I built this homeless emergency shelter not long ago, but when using it, I found some improvements I wanted to make. This one had the pallet floor, took a table saw to cut the boards, and it was pretty time consuming to make. Here I'm opting for a 2x4 and OSB floor.
Robust.
The door too opened on the wide side of the wall there, making it so I can't utilize that. If I want to put a little outside stove, whatnot, wanted to change that. Also want to add a stowage bin on the side, add a carbon monoxide smoke alarm, increase ventilation, install a window, and make this thing collapsible. Unlike the previous shelter that had the two pallets, where I assembled each sheet over one pallet and then joined the two together, here I'm taping the two panels together. This is the taping technique that I use when I want two sheets to fold together. Coroplast always comes in different lengths, so here I'm trimming them down to get them the same length. I secured a 2x3 to the bottom of the base as a stop guide for the coroplast sheets. And then later I removed them. After I secured the two coroplast panels to the base, I went ahead and cut out my two OSB end caps. Seeing they got to fit tight, especially the front one, I went ahead and wedged it up tight against the top of the shelter. Now I'll get in with pencil, trace along the bottom. I'll know where to cut off the bottom of this panel. Here I'm getting the OSB ready to paint, sanding down all the edges. I think OSB stands for obnoxious liverboard. Hey, but it's cheap. Once the shelves were assembled and installed inside the shelter, everything was pretty much figured out. Tore it all apart and painted it up. This is collapsed and delivered to somebody. This is how you put it together. Once you have the back side screwed down, you take the sheet, screw one side down, finding the old holes, rolling it over, then attaching the panel to the other side. Now a person could use piano hinges to secure the two side walls. That'd be handy. But here, being a prototype, I just did it this way. The combination smoke and carbon monoxide alarm I picked up at Lowe's for $38. Kind of pricey, but worth it. The little closet light, battery-powered one, was well, about $5. For the cover of the combination alarm, I'm just using this peanut can that I got from Costco. To secure the light down, I had two L brackets, cut the ends off and bent them in the vise, and they work pretty good. So now we got a light in here, ain't going anywhere, and we also have a carbon monoxide smoke alarm, which nobody can get at if it goes off. If the occupant's in here smoking, or if, you know, it's getting a little stale air in here, they got to open the door. So although this would be a handy shelter for personal use, I envision this particular one, especially the interior design, to be set up as a kind of a shelter that a church or homeless shelter could construct and use for their overflow during winter times when the shelters fill up. Just kind of nighttime use maybe. And here's a simple porch light. It's just one of those little solar garden lights. Now here's the interior. This is kind of what I envision. Give them a light carbon monoxide smoke alarm. Give them plenty of ventilation, some pillows. Give them a clock, several magazines, a bottle of water, an energy bar. Give them a place to put their loose stuff and a pee jug. Give them a 3-inch foam mattress. Make life comfortable. Give them a vinyl cover so it's easy to clean up. Give them a place to put their shoes, backpack, a way to lock themselves safely inside, a window on the door, and maybe some silk flowers. Why not? So although this wasn't part of the design, the little shield you see in the corner there worked out pretty nice for this little one-burner butane stove. Night.
It's really downpouring outside. Kind of noisy in here, but at least I'm dry. I didn't get much sleep last night. It would have been great if you were deaf, but it was like sleeping with my head inside of a drum. Condensation still in here, not too bad on the walls. Sleeping bag's dry. Didn't have to crack the door open, so I think I got the ventilation good. Felt like there was good airflow going. And it's still about 10 degrees warmer in here than the outside, but it can be warmer, especially when it gets down to colder temperatures.
After thinking it over, I decided to put a second layer of coroplast over the top.
So I think this second cover here will add some little bit of our insulation to the inside of the shelter, hopefully absorb some of that rain noise. Well, I appreciate you bearing with me, watching this video. It's food for thought. This is about a $200 shelter when you add everything together. The foam mattress, the vinyl cover, everything that you see in here. Pretty cheap for a shelter that should last quite a few years. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
That'll work.